And the same five we've seen with the Pels. Lonzo Ball, Eric Bledsoe, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and Steven Adams going up against Conley, Mitchell, Bogdanovich, O'Neal, and Gobert. So let's see if the Pels keep it close, and they were only down by 6 at the break. It was a third that got away. Pels dropping 6 of their last 7. Elite talent in the world. Our officials tonight, Tony Brown, who tossed it up working with Tyler Ford and Evan Scott. But hopefully everybody's going to be safe, healthy, and we're going to be back in the building next year as a group. So it begins with Donovan Mitchell. And he got there too easily.
And if you remember, he started out the last game the same exact way.
Got to the rim.
Right.
Thrown away. Early turnover. He thought, obviously, in the miscommunication between Lonzo, and that's an ominous beginning, to say the least, Lonzo, and he thought Zion was curling to the baseline.
Well, even if Zion was 7 foot, 7'5", he wasn't catching that.
Pels are 24th, both right at about 15.5, a little more than 15.5 turnovers a contest. It'll be Eric Bledsoe off a little dribble handoff, and the Pels are on the board. Steven Adams, he created that wall, didn't he?
But what Eric Bledsoe didn't do that I like is he didn't step back for 3. He took exactly what the defense gave him. You're open at 15 to 17 feet. That's a good shot for you to take.
High percentage look, and lately that's been a high percentage look for Donovan Mitchell.
He's starting the same way that he did on Tuesday.
Mitchell's averaging 23, almost 24 a game as Lonzo Ball tees it up and gets it.
That's a big shot for Lonzo because he's missed his last 11 three-point attempts. So it's good to see that ball go through for him.
28% on the early season. Something you and I talked about earlier tonight. Long before the game began. Good takeaway. Eric Bledsoe helped out Steven Adams. And it's Zion. Tapped away. Well timed by Royce O'Neal. The guards of the Pels need to get to the free throw line.
Right.
And I mentioned to you, in all their minutes, Lonzo's only got 12 attempts, and Eric Bledsoe's got 22 free throw attempts.
That's really good hands by Royce O'Neal, because that's hard to do. Carmelo Anthony's really good at that as well. But when you have a guy coming full speed to actually take a swing at it and hit the ball.
Catch and shoot. Lonzo Ball right on, but a little bit strong in the second chance thanks to Steven Adams.
And I love how he was patient. A lot of times he'll kick that ball back out. And we say to each other all the time, you would love to see Steven be a little bit more selfish.
Mike Conley hasn't had a shot. Steven Adams makes sure it's one and done. Eric Bledsoe. As Conley gambled out front, you got to make him pay. And a bad break on a gimme. So it stays a 2-point lead. 2.5 minutes gone by.
See, this is what you want to, if you can, what you want to stay away from. So the miscommunication defensively has Zion matched up with Donovan Mitchell in transition. You want to stay away from that as much as possible.
It's a cross match, and not a good one. Zion for 3. Yes, we saw him warming up a couple of hours before the game and taking a bunch of threes. So the Pels on top, pat on the back from Steven Adams.
And what you like is, you know, you don't even care about the percentage right now. But you love the confidence to take that shot.
Make that Bogdanovich with the miss. And a good take. Brandon Ingram right around the statue known as Bogdanovich. 12-7. Pels by 5 early.
And again, we'll say this from game to game. We talk about playing sustainable basketball. The Pels aren't doing anything right now at anything fantastic. They're just playing solid basketball.
Smart play by Bogdanovich, though. A little mini. So turnovers even at 2 apiece to start the contest. 4 minutes in. Donovan Mitchell feeling it.
Boy, is he.
Man, oh, man.
See, and it comes from a point where, so he has 10 of their 12. It comes from a point.
And that's what he does best. A lot of times as a secondary defender, he was primary there. How about that rise?
See, like, it's too late. When he's going the way he's going right now, when he goes to take that shot, to put your hand up, it's too late.
An opportunity for Conley to regain the lead. Good box out. Steven Adams right in front of the long Gobert. Entry early. We like it. Steven's got it.
It's a good steal by Steven. Good delivery by Lonzo.
So the Pels by 2. Mitchell up against Ball trying to get there. Doesn't give up his dribble very often. Man, on a switch, he's got space again. You talk about a guy with a world of confidence.
But this isn't
that shot. 15-14. 6:35 to play. Bledsoe tees it up. Good look. So Eric Bledsoe got back in time. Good start for the Pels. And one guy's hot. What are you going to do? It's deflected, but it went right to Bogdanovich. It was off Lonzo, and it went right to Bogdanovich. And you 50-50 balls. Sometimes you're just unlucky, and that was the case. Pels have hit half their 12 shots so far.
And Utah's on a 10-2 run right now. They're getting what they want offensively, though.
Brandon Ingram ties it up. And it's going to be a timeout for Quinn Snyder.
Trying to get that ball like that. 7-footers have a hard time of catching basketballs that are thrown at their knees.
That's a tough matchup. Length, Bogdanovich against Josh Hart. And that's the case when you don't have enough wings. And Bogdanovich is a legit 6'8".
Right. Legit 6'8" with a really nice skill set. Offensively.
Yeah, super stroke. Lonzo on the take and a nice feed. Brandon Ingram. He'll hammer it home.
There's so many different ways to get B.I. involved. He doesn't have to do so much with the basketball. Off-ball movement, down screens, cross screens, to put himself in a position to play just like that.
It'll be Royce O'Neal coming up short, tracked by Steven Adams.
That's the guy you want taking those shots.
Does Lonzo look a little more aggressive?
He
Nobody's
does.
covering Ingram. How about back-to-back? Yes. Triple. Ingram on the ball. Favors 51 games for the Pels last year, but he had back issues. It'll be Brandon Ingram feeling pretty good.
And again, they're making the game really, really simple for him right now.
Coming off screens.
Right. So Brandon Ingram's not the one that's initiating the offense. He's the one that's finishing the plays.
Don't even want to say he's got 13 points, so I'm not going to say a thing. Nice setup. Favors from Donovan Mitchell. So he
a nice little 5 to 7 foot runner, or he's going to have Jackson Hayes for a lob.
Brandon Ingram over O'Neal. Yes!
Oh, Lord. Uh-oh.
Keep it up, 16, and keep finding that guy who's now 6 of 6 and 4 of 4 from
Mitchell's low side. Again, this is a good curl, step out. That's 14 in a row now. He has the Pels' last 14 points. Would you say he's feeling good?
Find him, please. It'll be Royce O'Neal. Good hands, Josh Hart. Josh Hart on the break, and an easy one. Points off the takeaway right away, and the Pels have a 7-point lead early. Get a start for him. It'll be Jordan Clarkson. He's sold. He didn't get it, but he got the bucket.
It's one thing to have a coach play for a coach that's actually believing in you, and he's in a position now where he's playing for a coach that believes in him.
Finds J.J. Redick. Josh Hart into the paint, finds him.
Did B.I. speak it to his?
So the Pels, 70% you'll take to start the game on your threes. Niang into the game. It'll be Clarkson off the dribble and off the bounce. He's got it going too.
50, 40, 90 from the field.
% for beyond the arc. Utah's not too shabby either, though, at almost 60% overall. Conley on the run. And right for the hands of Gobert. That's tough. We saw that earlier with Steven Adams. How about Zion? Find the man! Oh, gosh. He hung. It was like he's parachuting down.
Right, and that's a heck of a pass by J.J. It's amazing how fast guys run when they think they have an opportunity to finish the break.
All of a sudden, Carl Lewis. It'll be Jordan Clarkson. Cleared away by Jackson Hayes.
This is what happens when you shoot the ball well. Then what happens, Utah is now trying to shoot these same threes to get themselves back in the game.
Josh Hart. Look, he's got it. How about 8 of 11 to start the game for beyond the arc? Lights out. 11 to play of a perfect first 12 for the Pels, but now close it out. Backdoor run. Can't fall asleep. Nikhil was going one way, Conley the other.